Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in Moonshine Inc. with our little journey from homebrewer to masterful homebrewer. And we are continuing in chapter 2 in the forest with our premium setup for getting those batches ready, and lots of tech points already at the start. So let's load in the game, and we are right there. Day 88. This was never supposed to be a speedrun, as you can tell from that date, but we do have a very nicely set up base and hard-working, or maybe not so. Three people doing their very best, and George half of that. But also I can't complain because he's free for whatever reason. So that's good. What is the current status? We do have a bottling complete for that one, and we can set up 2 new batches. But before we do, I think it is time to do some cleaning work. That big fermentation tank definitely needs a bit of a touch-up. And now, we are ready to craft some more. But first, let's have a look into our inventory and see what we... Oh, gas fuel. Still 436 kilos left. Wow, that rot gut. 242 liters. This is going to be amazing. I think this might be a little bit of a meta, right? You're trying to make something in a big tank, something that is pretty simple to make with cheap components, and then you are making it such that it has way too much alcohol content. And with the current mechanics as they are, you can just dilute it down with water ad infinitum. 240 liters infinitum. And just get massive profits. So far we have only used 2 liters of rectified spirit. We can deal with that. So let's load a recipe, and we have not made a shiny yet, but shiny does require, it's 30%. Okay, Rotgut was so successful because that was just using 20%. Do we have another one with 20%? That's 30. So, Donald's recipe, 30, 25, and it's a fine one. Let's do that one. 100% match, just equal parts. And now we're going to choose the triplets. And wild yeast? Should we? Should we choose it? I think that might be the way to go if we want to get higher ethanol content in this one. And I need to remember that I need to be on this world map, because this map, just our base, has some issues with frame rate at the moment. There's probably some kind of effect or lighting thing that is really hammering the GPU, and I'm not having a bad GPU. This is a 2080, so yeah, and this is already on low to medium settings. But so there's definitely something going on here, but that is being investigated already, so hopefully fixed quite soon. And yeah, let's get back into that batch. Everything is set up so far. We're going with the wild yeast, and then try to reduce the number of jars down to something that gives us really high ethanol, and then we are just pouring water into it again. It's a weird way of doing it, but I think that works. Oh no, it doesn't work. And you know why? You have to have a better match here. That's not working out. We can create it there. So it doesn't let us cheat. That's unfortunate. Oh, this is tricky. There is no saltiness, no salty component whatsoever in this. And I fear that we are going to not be able to remove all that if we go for this one. Simple blast could deal with that one, especially if we just go like this. But that one will have a nasty low ethanol content. So now I'm going with the simple kindle and then trying to remove the sour part of it. Would have loved to have another yeast here, but it doesn't quite let me. So yep, there we have that. the match is still pretty solid. We can continue, and we shall. Is everything set up? Yeah, I'm not taking that last one. I'm already at 0 and 11. I think here it might be a good idea to just show the decimal, so that you're not sliding about and like, oh, this is all the same. No, it isn't. It's not the same. So then just show it in your UI. I know it clutters a little. We have the same issues with automation all the time, but it's usually better to show the decimal place in those situations just for clarity. Game mechanic clarity. All right, are we done here? Quantity, yep, ethanol 11. Yes, created. So what does this fellow want? 200 liters of moonshine. Whoa! You know what? We do have a lot of rot gut, don't we? And it was dirt cheap to make too. And 17k. What better profit could you imagine? This is fantastic. So let's set up a delivery here. We do have a clean path to him as well, from our base. So delivery, rot gut, 200 liters. There. Destination this, and choose the correct path already, and just start the delivery. That will set us up nicely, unless another question mark pops up, but it doesn't. There you have it. Oh, right, technology tree. We do have 213 mastery points. I think it is time to see what the enzyme does. Yeah, because we do have everything unlocked here. Yeah, we can't continue there. I don't know what this is. Oh, per reflux. Produce. So okay. Huh. So reflux is something that you can where you can like do it again or something. Maybe I don't know. Yeah. I should read up on this, just like I mentioned last time, but I still haven't. Advanced pressing was 200 points, and the enzyme is 150. I think the enzyme in general will just benefit us. That's using less components for, getting more out of it. So probably going to be a little bit more efficient to unlock this early. Oh, also we just got 200 kilograms of strawberries. That's a fine bit of payment there, unless John is eating all that in his available free time. Our pointeur is ready for distillation. Going to set it up. Oh, yep, that's we require 2 heads. Can't be that fast. There you go. Oh, it's the slider. I don't have to pull it around. We need 2 heads, and we need to slow it down. There we have 2 heads, and wow, this is salty. Can we get some real salty sweet jars, maybe? 34. Yeah, we do need to reduce it. So take out that. Oh, that's too much already. We do need to take out a little bit of sweetness, and we do need to take out saltiness. So we do have a beautiful 20 jar sitting right there. We do need to pull out more though. So that's good. But this one makes it a little better, but it also reduces the content. So I'm going to pull this one out. This hurts. Oh, I can group them together a little differently. So there we might be getting something better. Look at, oh yeah. Look at this. The medium setting here. Oh, there are more. Yeah, we just need to find the correct flame rate to make this work. So here we have something that is only, is not completely sweet. And we do need to find something where they are kind of mixed. Like this one? Yeah, that's getting really close. And then this one? Woohoo! Yep. Yeah, I don't see any better ones here. This one, no. Doesn't offer that. I think this one was pretty... Oh, was it this one? Yeah, it must have been this one. So let's pull out these two. And there... Wow. Okay, now we're talking. And then the ethanol can just be made up by neutral spirits. And very good. This one will be a pretty solid match. Add another 13% to that once we fill it up. So yeah, let's sign this off. I like this minigame. Like where you try to figure out which combination works best for the different flame speeds. No, flame rates, sorry. Flame speeds is a combustion engine. So here we go. Create that one. So now the fermentation tank should... I think that is where the game breaks at the moment. If you are messing with the fermentation tank that was just used or still part of a process, but we can try. We can try if that is actually leading to it. It definitely needs to be repaired and to be cleaned. Set up the bottling. Yes, 70. Wow. Okay, that's good. 68 quality there, but we're not done yet. Not enough ethanol to match the requirements of Pointin. Or however that's pronounced. Sorry to butcher it every time. So we are adding... No, we're adding money, not ethanol. That is a lot of ethanol. But where's the match? There, okay. So we need to just throw in everything. 10 liters. Probably worth it. 7,000. Yeah. And how much can we sell it for? Something there. We are always going for good value for money nowadays. So that we sell it a lot and just can have a long lifespan on this map. Alright, our recipe is matched. This is solid 118 liters. And that means we can set up the new batch right away. What are we going to make? Let's see. How about your favorite and the police's favorite, Daddy Bear? It does require 30%. What was Ronald? Family heirloom is 45. Yeah, this one is also 45. I don't think we have any low... No, it's just rot gut there. Okay. Shiny could be made. That's a cheap one. Oh, and maybe we can cheat it by using a higher yeast quality and then subtracting from it. Let's try that, because this is a cheap one, which I think only needs to be matched to 80%. So we can choose this recipe and try to recreate it. This is just the cane sugar, and then we put in some beet sugar. Very inexpensive. Big tank, there you go. Wild yeast, and match that a little better. Something like this. A little sweet, mostly salty there. That's... No. Fermentation. Okay, good. It was that one that was messing about. So yes, we can cheat it with better yeast. Let's see if we can make some really strong brew. Oh, also we have the enzyme. That is going to help, I believe. I hope. Let's create it. And set up fermentation with Steven. And you see... Too much sugar, yeah. But you see that? The taste? This is just going to blow everything away. So we can reduce this a lot with some jars. I knew that we had this profile for the wild kindle that is getting salty and sweet. That's why I wanted to use it. And it's such a pure combination. I think this will be fantastic. So let's mash the amount. Do we have some indication here of what the enzyme does? I would love to see that, or know that. So here we go. Oh! Well, we're talking... No, okay, we're not talking yet. We're talking 12% ethanol. I think that's higher than usual, but I'm not entirely sure. We can create it here. Shiny matched 72%. Just wait. Just wait until you see the end match. This is saving a few hours. Do we want to have that last point? I mean, that's reducing it by a lot of jars. Yeah, let's do this. Just cut off the last point and then go for it. This one requires 30%. Holy, that is a lot of sugar going in there. Whoa. Okay, 80 kilos of that, and yeah, we need to go to the shop very soon. This is This is crazy. Okay, create this one. Any new quests? Nope. No requests, no quests.
Can I help you?
Let's see what is on watch. Strawberries. Has someone bought some strawberries lately, maybe? Like 200 kilos or something? Yeah. But I think what we're going to do is just buy a few more of these. Go like this. Another 100 liters. And then another 100 kilos. No, 200 kilos. Nah, 300. Yeah, 300. 300 kilos of that. Just 7k. It's nice. But now, no sugars are watched apart from this one. So we can just go ham on this. Oh, yeah, we have used a lot of cane sugar. Let's go 200 kilos on that one. And here we can buy another 100 kilos of corn syrup as well. This one, nah, it's fine. I've used a little bit of that. Just buy a few kilos there. Okay, just a small shopping round of about 10k. That's fine, we have plenty of money. So here you go. We're not no ma'am, we're not running a moonshine business. We are running a professional brewery. What, the name of it? I do have an appointment, sorry. What do we have in our inventory now? 188 liters of this stuff. Equipment. Oh yeah, that's enough. Almost a ton of gas. Nice. Also, some really high quality stuff lying around in our inventory. Solid. And finally, the Kokoroko is ready for distillation. 70%. Needs 3 heads. Alright. But yeah, we do have this set up here. Now, let's find something that really works. Need to mostly reduce it on the sour side and a little bit on the sweet. So, if this one was turned around, I would take this one. But, no. This one could work. Can it? Don't have a purely sour jar, though. There we have a purely sour one, but then we don't have a good mixture. So this one already does work pretty well. But we don't have 3 heads. We have to go slower. We have to go like this, at least. Alright. We do have this one. Well, in the tails we have this one. And do we have any good mixture? Doesn't look like it. But this is close enough. Oh, and we can cut out this tail bit, which matches it really well. But we are now it's going down in quality because it's going down, it's going up in ethanol content, and we are supposed to have 25, and we are sitting at 42. It's a good number, though. And yeah, I'm cutting out this tail. You see, this one matches that perfectly. Can we stretch it even further? No, nothing is coming from that. It's just a quantity going. No, it's even going up slightly there. So this is what we're going to choose. We're going to cut out this one and this one in the tail, and that's basically it. Yep. Yeah, I like this. I really like this. 15 hours, 17 minutes. Let's go. And almost done. Waiting ingredients. Set up bottling. Oh yeah. So. Does not match the recipe. I don't mind. You know, we have that thing called water. And I so wish they put in this for just gameplay reasons that when you add water, you shrink down the taste because water should be exactly in the middle. So how much do we... Oh, we first need to water it down. We need to get to 25. That is exactly it. There. And we've amped it up to go from 80 liters to 137 liters. That's a 95% match, 79% quality, and now we find that we can sell it. Let's sell it for 90 and bottle it. Beautiful. And we're going to set up the next batch. What recipe are we going to make now? Let's take a look. What have we made? Well, Shiny is in production. Spirit Lifter we have done, successfully so. Poor Man's Tequila was done. Putin and Okolehau. That one, I think that one was the one that needed the better yeast, wasn't it? So, and 45%. Ouch. All right. It's not going to make us much money, but let's choose it. Ah, this is all just based on rice syrup. 158 kilos? Is this enough? Old cauldron, there you go. And use this tank. Turbo yeast, 100% match. Yeah, that's right. Triplets, and then bottle. Perfect. Set up the fermentation. Ooh! No! What do we have here? Wild Blast. Wow! This is not quite what I wanted. Awful. So Wild Blast isn't too bad, but that's also the weakest, isn't it? Yeah, it's just 12%. Here we also get to 12%, but that's a lot of additional flavor that we don't want. I think the best one might just be the Wild Kindle. Here again, just adding some salty components to it. That's fine. I wish it would also add a little bit of sweet. Makes it easier to get some combination jars out of it. But we can go to there, not include that last point, like this. It's still a decent match, and we need to get a little lucky that we find some tail jars that are of the salty variant and just take those out in order to get any closer to the desired amount of ethanol, which was 45. Yeah, that's crazy. In the meantime, we have repairs going on the other big tank and some cleaning duties as well. By John, you can do that. Our stashes still have seen no customers. They are just flatlining. They don't know what's going to hit them. And it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Oh, one thing I want to try out and see if we can exploit the event system. By just making a delivery. And just putting in something. What did they want? They want brandy. And generally, brandy and fine stuff. Okay. Well, we can oblige and give them some cheap stuff. Stuff they don't care about. Rotgut, the cheapest of it all. And we just put in 10 liters, right? We just put in 10 liters. Set the destination there. But then we're moving it through there. 3 question marks that all could have very bad effects. Can we route it around there? We can't? Nope. Okay, unfortunately not. But that is a lot of stuff that can go wrong. Who's available at the moment? He's busy. Well, Steven is kind of available. Who has been responsible for the batches? So Steven and George are occupied. So John needs to drive. Oh yeah, of course. John the driver, right? We're going to keep that theme that we had going. That was a good one. So John is going to drive us. We set the destination there. We reroute to go like this and just see what happens. So start delivery. Here you go. Event number 1. Boom. Oh. Wow, okay. So this one is a good one. Well, that was one of the positive ones. It would have been perfect to get this one with such a delivery as if we already had been going for a while. Because hotspot alert level -3, so this number there would decrease by 3. But the delivery price would be -$6 per jar. That's very powerful. It's very good. And we're just going to waste it, so agree. Of course, we agree. Okay. Gain 1 apparatus. Can always use an apparatus. And what do we have there? Lady? What? Pretty young lady. Some old ladies. I don't know their definition of old, but in my books that doesn't look very old. Okay. So one of your hotspots offers to get some help from some clients. She says she has a lot of... When did she start? And they all... Okay. Okay. This is going in all kinds of wrong turns now. She's maybe... What would you estimate? Maybe like mid-20s? Something like this, right? And max. And she has all children. How old can they be? Let's say the oldest. Let's assume this is a third world country, USA. So they would be around 10. And they all love liquor? Okay. Okay. That's... I better got to get them started early. Lose 8,750 and gain 250 hotspot clients. No? Okay, no effect. That's fine. So we've cleared out our delivery there. How much is selling? Growth. Okay. It's going pretty well. Storage. Yeah, it's fine. So the answer to my question, if you could abuse the system, is kinda. Not quite. Because you get good stuff and bad stuff, and you can abuse... Why has it already increased? That's not kind of it. Ah, the customer preference is really bad for this one. So we need to take this into account. If they want fine, then cheap will not really sell well. And it's not a brandy either. Glad we checked with such a low quantity.